Hello Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I am going to be doing a reading today for you and your person, the mutual energy that you share. These might be things that you don't even know. So, you know about your mutual energy, what's going on underneath the surface, You might not know, what's going on in your person's life. What I mean by your person is whoever you're thinking about when you turn on the video. No matter whether you're with them or not with them, just concentrate on, whoever you're thinking about, and this is going to be the message for you. I'm also going to pull some advice messages from Spirit. So we'll see how that goes. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Spirit, I'm going to invite Spirit in, Spirit guides, angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and all that is coming from a place of love and light. So first we'll get your energy. So Spirit, can I get the energy for Cancer? It's a collective reading, so it might not resonate for everyone. So just take what, resonates and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate for you, you might want to check your other placements, Like I know a lot of people just watch their sun sign, but, your rising sign might be more accurate. In a love reading, you might want to look at your Venus sign, what your Venus is in. If you want to know what your soul journey is, which is something I've been looking into pretty hard for myself, then you just Google your birth date and find out what your North Node is. This would be your true north. This is where your soul is headed. These will be the lessons that you learn. I am thinking about doing a video to try and talk about some of the different nodes and what they mean. Right now, the North Node is in Gemini. So depending on where your North Node is, it would be, if you look that information up, it'll be really telling about what your soul's journey is, what your soul path is, what you really came here to do. And so the North Node moves every couple of years. And right now it's in Gemini, so we know that Gemini is all about communication. It's ruled by Mercury, so it's about communication. So let's say your North Node is in Cancer. She's the mother of the tarot. So this would be your North Node being in Cancer would mean that's what your life path is about. It's about learning about being a mother. It's learning about that kind of love. And since the North Node right this minute is in Gemini, it might be that you need to, that you're going to be learning better communication where it comes to, being a mother. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I've been doing a lot of research on that, trying to make some sense out of my own life, and my son's too, because he passed away. So I've kind of been looking into, like, what the hell is his North Node? What? he was sick his whole life. Like, what is that all about? Well, you know what? His North Node is in Gemini. And I really learned a lot, actually. So his life path makes so many sense to me. So much sense. It's almost like that information kind of set me free a little bit. So I just wanted to share that with you because it's really been helpful to me, and I don't know if you're even ready to know that information, but evidently I really was, because I was guided to look it up, and everything suddenly makes a lot more sense. So Here's your mutual energy with your person. I'll get back to the reading. Sorry about the North Node stuff. It's really on my mind, so I felt, I guess I feel like talking about it. So your mutual energy is really good. Getting a different perspective, trying to get some balance and detach, letting go of stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. We got the third eye chakra going on. You guys, both you and your partner are waking up, it looks like. You're starting to see your intuition a little bit more clearly and probably use it. It looks like both of you are seeking something. You're kind of going inside and trying to seek a higher purpose or answers about what the hell's going on in your life, you know. This is your person's energy over here that I'm pulling for right now. It starts out with the Devil card. This is about trying to get a hold of your own, you know, step in and take charge over your own life, like maybe something else was, you know, running it. This can be like an addiction. It could be an old belief that you've had that's kept you, you know, like, not going for your real purpose, not following your own heart, you know, because the heart's in a cage. This is your person. So it looks like your person is feeling kind of a little bit, you know, restless, or maybe unhappy, trying to rest and reconsider something. Okay, so I feel like that's where we're going to stop with those. Okay, let me see. Let's do some Light Seers Oracle or Tarot for advice from Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters, and all that is good and coming from a place of love and light. Please give me advice for the sign of Cancer, for advice for their highest good. Anything else for Cancer? Okay. All right, so we'll start with your pile here. You've got the Seven of Swords, and in this deck, it's about seeking the truth. It's peeling back some layers, possibly even the veil, you know, that's between Earth and the other realms. Like you're peeling through it, trying to look and see what the bigger picture is. You're trying to find the truth, possibly of who you really are, your soul journey. You want to know. You could be looking for the truth about your person too, you know, but I guess I'm trying to keep this more on a spiritual thing. This is about you and your person, but it's about your spiritual journeys separately and together. Okay, so you're seeking the truth in matters. This is the Four of Swords, and this is about taking a break. It's called Just Breathe. This is really kind of like, look, she's almost meeting her own soul. You know, this happens when we're sad. This happens when we don't know what the heck's going on. It's also, you know, sort of the hermit mode kind of card. You know, it's like you taking a rest and looking at your own self. What am I here for? What am I supposed to be doing? What do I want to do? What does my soul want to do? This is you checking it out in both of these cards. This is beautiful. This is about you trying to grow, trying to grow and trying to grow your own soul. I love that. And then you've got the number 2 intuition card. It's called Listen. This is the high priestess. She's the ruler of the moon. She's very silent. She's mostly the listener. This could be what you're doing right now. You're just kind of tapping in, trying to figure stuff out, being real quiet, keeping to yourself. You're in the healing mode. You're peeling back layers, looking for the truth, and you're just kind of quiet. You have a new beginning coming in passion. This could be something, this could even be whatever you're uncovering the truth of. Now, this could be anything. It could be, about your person. This wands are about passion. And a new beginning in passion, with your loved one might be, a renewed love, a renewed, like all of a sudden you look at your partner and you're like, oh my God, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And that gives you a new beginning, a new vitality. It brings, look at all the colors of the rainbow with it. This can also be about you as a soul. This could be about just figuring out what brings you the vitality, What is it that you do that is like, just lights your soul up? What is it? It can be anything. It could be any kind of art kind of thing. It could be poetry or painting, or it could be, cooking. It could be anything. But when you figure out the things that light your soul up, it's beautiful. And you're having a new beginning in passion. And honestly, with all these different colors out, I feel like it's going to open up all of your chakras and light you up like an energetic awakening, an energetic field awakening from crown to root. And yeah, I think that's really what's going on with you. I feel like the reason that you're in that kind of dark place trying to figure shit out is because you're kind of feeling like alone. This is a 5 of Pentacles, and she's standing there. She needs some help. And she's got a lantern to go there, but she can't seem to figure out how to get across the water to this house that's got the light in it, right? There's the moon here, which represents sadness. The water represents sadness. So it looks like you're sad about something and that you feel kind of, alone. Sometimes we get to this place and that's when our soul opens up. It takes this to get here, to where you actually look right at your spirit and go, what the hell is going on, spirit? Why'd you do this to me? What the hell were you thinking? And then that's your human self who's scared. Your soul is not scared. Your soul is like, all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. And your human part is going like, I'm scared. I feel alone, So you got the 7 of Wands here, and it's about choosing your battles. It looks to me like in this card, we'll just read this art here, because other cards look so different than this, and it gives a completely different message. But it looks like this battle might be like, look at how much bigger these heads are than this whole guy. It doesn't even reach this guy's lips, So maybe it feels like you don't have, like you're up against something that you can't do, And it says choose your battles, Is it worth it? Well, evidently this guy kind of thinks so. He's standing there with his hands on his hips. He does not care that those people are 85 times his size. He's standing his ground and he's facing them face on. This is facing your fears and elevating yourself. I feel like, this guy is definitely knows that he's got, divine help. And look at the colors in this card too. Like, this is heart chakra. This blue is throat chakra. and this is sacral chakra. So, you might be facing issues like that. I have never seen that in this card before. So let me just tell you that the blue throat chakra, this is about not being able to speak your truth sometimes, but it looks to me like you're ready to do that. The green is like your heart is closed off. For some reason, you can't seem to open it up, but you're facing it. You're facing it. And the sacral chakra, this is a deep, deep feeling. It's the chakra is located below your belly button. A super deep connection place, like feeling things deep in your belly. I would say that this has something to do with a home situation just because of the colors. Like this is deep, deep, like you don't get this problem from, let's say, you know, someone cutting you off in traffic, let's say. You don't have this wounding or this, you don't have to face this about some small problem. This is big. And the color green about your heart, this is something that you love. The sacral implies it's very deep in you, because it's almost all the way to the root, right? And then your throat chakra not being able to speak up. So this might be why you're in this 5 mode, you know what I mean? And and then you've got this 8 of Pentacles. This is about working really hard on something. This is about honing a skill. This is about putting the effort into something. Because you do see the bigger picture. You have a big vision and you're working toward it. Okay, so that's your energy. Your shared energy with your person. Both of you are doing this, observing. You're both trying to look at things from other perspectives. You see how she's looking from this way, and then upside down even. So, this is, both of you are trying to gain a new perspective on something. Probably each other, probably your relationship maybe, and detaching. Okay, so this is the Justice card, number 11. It means justice. Can also mean a life path number too, number 11. So this is about letting go of something. Like it's something that means something to you. This could be an old belief. This could be resentment, anger, sadness, grief. And you both have something to let go of, and you're both doing that. I think you're both seeking justice. You're trying to make it just. And I feel like you're both on this page, detaching, figuring out what doesn't serve you anymore, maybe by observing and looking at your own part in things, like, well, what does it look like from her point of view? What does it look like from his point of view? What does it look like from that guy's point of view? You know what I mean? And that's how you get to this place where you can actually let go of what it is. Like sometimes you don't even know what it is, but it could be some old belief from when you're a kid. Maybe somebody told you something bad about yourself that made you feel like you weren't lovable. Let's just use that. And so it affects all your relationships when you think that you're not lovable, because you almost don't accept a person's love. But here we have both of you, whatever it is that you're needing to let go of, you're both doing it. That is just good, and I can't believe almost all the cards in your shared energy are major arcanas, which means they're meant to happen, So you guys are definitely, whoever you're thinking about, are definitely on a journey together. So you got the third eye chakra. This is on both people. Both of you are being awakened. You're starting to see things from your third eye. You're starting to see from your intuition. Look, you've got the intuition card right here with the High Priestess, the listen card. Now, I feel like both of you are starting to maybe see things, have dreams. Something inside of you is awakening so that you actually see what you believe, what you're seeing from your third eye. And it's changing your perspective, definitely. You're looking at it from the third eye view, which is, it's your soul. This is the number 9 card. It's called Seek. This is the Hermit card, and this is where you actually go inside of yourself and seek answers. Like, what is going on? Why am I feeling this way? What direction do I am? I'm lost. I need to figure this stuff out. So you go inside, and then here these birds are source, and they're coming to let you know you're loved, you're taken care of, and they're probably giving you answers. Might be from just your own inside, But look at his hands up here. This person is accepting it. They have their hands out. They want to accept that help, that love, that whatever it is they need. Source is bringing it to them, and they're accepting it. And this is both of you. Both of you. That's so cool. And the 6 of Cups. Now, I feel like since this is a shared energy, this is about the two of you loving each other very simply. There's also a big enlightenment back here. So I feel like, both people are being illuminated here and being enlightened. I know it shows a father and a son like looking thing. So maybe this has to do with father and son, but this is a love reading, so I feel like this is about loving a person the way that we love our children, or maybe finding your inner self and figuring out who the child was. How can you heal the child? What are the wounds? What are the wounds of this child that is you? And here's the older person, the older you, trying to figure that out and give this child the love that maybe that they never received. It's a very personal journey, but when you love, like, just the love of a child, when you love a child and they love you back, it is such a simple, sweet kind of love. There's no conditions on it. You just love them, and they love you. And so maybe the two of you are also just doing that. Just simply loving each other, accepting each other, and giving each other just sweet, pure love. Not wanting anything back, just loving, which is really beautiful no matter what you're doing, whether it's healing your inner child or just loving each other without condition. Both very good messages. Now, here's your person's energy. So they've got something here that has their heart caged up. Some kind of worry, some kind of addiction, some kind of something. But you can see the illumination behind him. He's figuring it out. He is. It's starting to glow all around him. And he's trying to get, be the master of his own heart. And that is the meaning of this card. Not having other people decide for you what you want, what you need, and what direction to go. It's about you deciding those things, The Devil card can mean addiction, codependency, all those things. And it's true. They keep our heart in a cage, and they decide. And like, let's say it's an addiction. The addiction really pretty much bosses us around, controls us, and it definitely could be part of a soul's path, but it's not necessarily the destination. I would say the part of the soul's path of being caged is for sure part of it, but the reason the soul chooses this kind of thing is so that they can come out a stronger, more a beautiful individual, and also so that they can be enlightened to what the bigger picture is, you know? All right, so the next one is the Nine of Wands. This is the Rest and Reconsider. It's called the Wounded Warrior card. This guy is sitting there thinking about all the troubles. This is your person. Sitting there thinking about all the stuff that's hurt him in his life. And he's sitting there thinking, like, I don't really know what to do now. I really don't. We'll keep going. Four of Cups. Opportunity beckons. This is usually about missing an opportunity. Maybe they missed an opportunity with you. But whatever it is, it's causing them to sit there and think hard about what's going on. Spread your wings. This is your person having to make a decision on which path to choose. Her path is illuminated here. So heading toward probably her true north, which is the North Node. But whatever it is, it's a big, huge light, you know, and the whole path is illuminated. And I feel like your person is figuring out their path and headed right on it. Nine of Pentacles. This is about independence. It's about enlightenment. It's about getting to the very top and being able to see why. You see all that light around him? This Nine of Pentacles is about, it's about getting close to source and accepting that and finding your happiness just within that. So that's, your person is doing some major growing here. I mean, you can't really have this 15 card without some kind of intervention from source, you know? Because when you're ready to work on that, letting go of something that's got control over you, you definitely need source energy, and you need to be aware of it. And that's the Nine of Pentacles. That's being self-sufficient. That's being just comfortable in your own skin, you know, and knowing that you have a big soul purpose and you're headed right down that path. Well, that's your person. And they're also thinking about karma, equal give and take. They're thinking about, maybe they're thinking about their own part in things, like maybe how they don't offer give and take, equal give and take, or maybe they're thinking about how they can, you know. They're working on equal give and take is what they're doing. And I mean, of course they would be, because they're with source. So source would definitely put this in the spotlight, like, hey, yep, you're here, but like, are you being fair? Are you meeting them? Not that anyone keeps a list, but what you do comes back to you, kind of, you know? If you give somebody love, you don't expect anything back, but you'll always get it back, you know, some way or another. It might not even be from the same person, but you do. Source makes sure you get that you know, that love back, because that's what happens with the world, you know, or with the universe. That's how they are. So let's look at your advice from Spirit. So you've got this Knight of Wands upside down. What I see here is This Knight of Wands is she looks so happy. She looks like she's just living her dream, doing what lights her up. But wands also represent kind of a quick, fast energy, selfish, possibly, yeah, putting your own self first, which is okay, but sometimes like it's in reverse. So maybe it's saying that someone's selfish in this thing, or the Knight of Wands is also about promiscuity, and it's in the reverse. So it's saying like this needs to stop. I feel like, yeah, put an end to that. That's the Death card, Ten of Swords, walking away. This is death and transformation, right? So I'm so sorry my voice gets like that. It's my throat chakra, I'm sure. So the Death card is about, moving from one reality to another, rebirth. She's walking toward the light. I'm assuming this is someone who's passed away, and she's headed toward the light. So she's transforming from human being into spirit form. And I feel like just these two cards coming out like that, because I don't even read in reverse, but that flipped out like that. So I don't know. You can rewind it and look if you want. It was weird. But sometimes they do that, and then the cards come out reversed, and then it changes the whole meaning. Like it's just almost saying like, this, whatever was going on here, maybe this is you or your person or whatever, there was something wild and crazy going on, and it's coming to an end, or it has been put to an end, or they're saying like, please put an end to this, and so drop that and then go toward the light, right? And it looks to me like both of you are headed toward the light, and especially together you are. Okay, so this is about wish fulfillment. It's about healing. You do have a healing card here, which is the Four of Wands. These are kind of the same kind of energy, really. Yeah. So, this is about resting, of course, and just breathe. But it's also about being healed, And the Star card does mean healing. So I feel like there is some healing going on, and also whatever it is that you want, the universe hears it, and they are giving it to you. This is an assurance that they are, which is 10 cups of love. Yeah, that's what you're wishing for, and that's what's going to happen. Look at how those are. 10 of Swords, the Star, and 10 of Cups. That's transmutation right there. That is alchemy, right? You're taking that 10 of Swords, which is death, and you're turning it into love with this rebirth. You let go, the universe works its magic, and it turns into 10 cups of love. And I feel like they are just really with you. Yeah, you need to really, it's time to let go of whatever's burdening you. I feel like they're saying, oh my God, and here's this 9 of Pentacles again. We just had this in your person's pile. So there are the two. This 10 of Wands is about putting down a heavy load, putting down your burdens. It might even be just to like look